welcome. It's another episode here of Country Cooking with Kai and Curt. Okay, folks. Today we'll be doing a little recipe called boiled peanuts. Oh, in case you're wondering about my hat here, this is the fish I never got to catch this year. We never got to do the fish fry meal I wanted to do for y'all, but this is boiled peanut day, and this is a southern recipe, okay? Kai, you know what I'm saying about the boiled peanuts. We've had it before. Yeah, you know what I mean. This recipe here requires green, raw peanuts. But, you know, today, the problem is we're up here in the north. And in the north, we don't have green peanuts, do we, Kai? No, it's a bad thing. We have to order them off Amazon, and my account's kind of expired right now, so we had to go to Five Guys. And what I did here is I went in there and I gave the girl a $5 bill at Five Guys, and I got all kinds of boiled peanuts here, but they're roasted. And I can tell you, we can still do this. We can still make the best boiled peanut recipe with roasted peanuts, but it's just going to take a lot more effort, a lot more ingredients. Yeah, Kai knows all about it. He is what's called the future peanut lover in training. So Kai here, he's going to learn the correct way to make boiled peanuts. And we're going to do two different recipes today. One's going to be the Cajun and one's going to be the butter garlic for Kai. He's ready to put the water in the pot. I'll get to that in a second, Kai. We went over this already. I know, we've rehearsed. But anyways, we got a lot of stuff to go over here, so bear with me, and hopefully we'll have the best boiled peanuts recipe that you can imagine. And we'll get ready to do the fish fry. The fish fry will be coming soon, but the boiled peanuts today, Kai, we'll get into step 2 in a second, but we'll be back with you, folks. Folks, so step 1 here. Step 1's one of the best ones that you need to do, and it's important to do as you get older. And Kai, we're going to talk about this. As you get older, it's something different, but it's important. You got the strainer? All right, here we go. We're going to wash the nuts. That's the most important step here, step 1. These nuts, remember, they come salted, they come not seasoned, but they come roasted. So either way, what we're going to do is we're just going to salt them. And we'll rinse them. Perfect here. Here we go. So we're going to rinse the nuts. That gets the process started because they're roasted, Kai, you gotta know they're not gonna absorb as well as the green peanuts that we can't find because we're in New England. Hey, you gonna drop the pot before we even begin? Anyways, here we go. Roast those nuts. Rinse them nice. All right. We're gonna come over here now. We're gonna place them right in the pot here. All right. Place them in the pot. Pay attention. We're going to take the other bag of nuts here. Now, this is a big one. What did we do with the strainer, Kai? What'd you do? You can't take the strainer away from Dad. Here we go. Rinse them nuts. As we get older, Kai, we're going to discuss why it's important to always wash them, you know? It's important, Kai. All right. We're not going to go crazy because, to be honest with you, they're already salted, so we can just skip a little bit of salt step, and we can actually save money here, guys. As we get older, we can save money on those things here. You know what I mean? All right. Where's your pot? Where's your pot go? Here we go. Put them right in the pot. All right. Rinse them good. Alright, folks, when we come back, I'm going to fill up the big, giant, big-ass lobster pot here. Even though we're not putting lobster in, it's still going to work out well. And then we got the crock pot. This is a fry later. I thought we can make fried nuts later, but I don't think we're going to have time. Kai, we got to deshell them first. I can't tell you the process if you just grab them and dig in. You got to deshell them. Here, hold on a second, my friend. Here we go. I know. It's important. You gotta wash them first, and then you gotta take the shells off. It's a whole process, baby. Here, I'll get you started here. All right. Well, first we'll crack it for Kai. Teach him how to do it right. Put that right there. Now, Kai, it splits into 2. You can chew on it. You can do whatever you'd like. That's a real raw nut right there from Five Guys. Enjoy. Step 2. To be continued. Enjoy, Kai. Let's see how he likes it. There we go, yeah! What is the fish at then? Yeah, oh yeah! Yeah! Hey folks, so still step one here. To be honest with you, we're only on step one, but the first step is to add some water. So remember, we already went over this. Don't add Brattleboro water, add 2 gallons of water. I'd go with some purified water. Now the thing is, over here, the big ass lobster pot, that's a lot of nuts here. I mean, that's more nuts than either one of us have seen before in our life, Kai. And I'll be honest with you, this little lobster pot here, the big ass lobster pot, needs a lot of Brattleboro water. And here, we haven't even started filling this with the real water yet, but we got a lot of nuts here, Kai. We're going to go over a lot of recipes today for some boiled peanuts, and hopefully everything comes out just perfect here, folks. Are you ready? You ready to do this? Say, yeah! 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 He's ready. He is ready. Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, we got all the pots over here. They're just boiling here. Now, the first step was to rinse the nuts, alright? The second step here, number 2, we got to bring it to a roaring boil. And I want to hear that thing roar like you've never seen. We've got this giant big-ass lobster pot full of nuts here. And we've got this pot here full of nuts, and we got this pot. Remember, we've rinsed them all. So there's been nuts rinsed all day here. Has there not been, Kai? Here we go. Alright. I'm looking for something. I don't know what happened to the lid to this pot over here, but we're gonna have to look for that. Anyways, bring it up to a roaring boil. You doing over here? You doing okay over here? You can't put more than 1 nut in your mouth at once, Kai. Jeez, Louise, we should limit you here. All right. First step, out of the way. Second step, out of the way. The third step's here to come on Country Cooking with Kai and Kurt. Here we go. Okay, once we bring the water up to a roaring boil here, we got to reduce heat. You know, reduce heat, bring it down to low. All right, and once we do that, we bring it down to low. We let it simmer here for 2 hours, Kai. 2 hours straight. We got to let that simmer before we add any of these ingredients, because, I mean, they're already salted. They're from Five Guys. They made sure they were salted. We can't add any salt, or else we'd have to add salt, but we bring it to a roaring boil, and we let it simmer for 2 hours. And when we come back here, we're going to add the ingredients, and that's when it's going to get fun, Kai. When we come back, what are you doing? Don't choke on the peanuts. They're not roasted yet. See, I told you it wasn't a good idea. I told you it wasn't a good idea. You got to be patient here. It's going to take 2 hours, and once we do that, we got to let it simmer for 3, I think. I don't know. We got to read the directions, but we got step 1 out of the way. We got step 2 out of the way. All right, we got step 3. And we're going to add this stuff when we come back. And that's when it's going to get fun. We'll be back here. Country Cooking with Kai and Kurt. Here we go. Welcome back, folks. Country Cooking here with Kai and Kurt. And, baby, he had to have some macaroni and cheese because the nuts ain't going to hold him over. But anyways, we brought our nuts to a boil. We reduced heat here. This one's been kind of funky, but now it's boiling, so I'm reducing heat again. It's been about an hour. I know the recipe says 2 hours, but I did some research, and because they're already roasted, we're gonna have to add the seasonings here. You ready for this part, Kai? This is the best part. All right, here we go. Well, to step 4, there's a lot of processes here, and there's a lot of stuff that's not out yet, but right here, any other peppers wanted? Diced jalapenos, minced garlic, and 2 teaspoons of sweet basil. So we're going to get all those ingredients together, and we'll be right back. Kai, go slow on your macaroni and cheese. Save some room for the peanuts, you trainer. Peanut and trainer. Yes, they're coming. Okay, folks, welcome back to step 4 here. Step 4. Got a little surprise for you. I just so happen to have my own little garden out there, and up here in New England, we do things different. So here we go. We got some sweet basil. We got some peppers that I grew myself, and we got a jalapeno. I grew all this myself here, folks. Now, for Kai, he's going to skip on all that, and he's going to have what's called the minced garlic. So, minced garlic here, we're going to put for Kai along with the garlic and pepper. I think we'll do Kai's first, because Kai's is pretty simple to add. we're just gonna add some minced garlic and some butter and some garlic pepper. So that's pretty simple. Just remember, garlic pepper, minced garlic, and some butter. So we'll skip that. That will be Kai's. We'll do that after this big process here. So bear with me here. We're gonna make some boiled peanuts here, Kai. Okay, folks, so Kai's boiled peanuts here, the non-Cajun butter garlic version. We got it all started here, and I threw in a little sweet basil because I know my sweet baby's gonna love some sweet basil. So this is how it should look here. And now, once we do that, we're actually gonna bring it back up to a boil. And once it gets to a boil, we're going to reduce heat again, and we're gonna let it stand for another 2 hours. And in 2 hours, these boiled peanuts will be all ready to go here, I can assure you. So that will be the last step. Once this comes to a boil, we'll reduce heat and we will let stand for 2 hours. Kai, you ready to have you some boiled peanuts later, boy? Can you tell me you are? Yes, yes you are. Welcome back, folks. Here we go. Here's the last step of this boiled peanuts operation here. We brought this to a boil. We reduced heat. We let stand for 2 hours already, but we came back an hour early because these are pre-roasted peanuts. But we got the basil, the sweet basil, rather, and we got the garlic pepper going for baby with the butter, and that's all set. So now this is the big-ass lobster pot in here. Baby, you know what we're gonna do here. This is gonna be the fun stuff. We're gonna add all these ingredients. So first, we'll add the 2 tablespoons of the cayenne pepper. We'll add the 2 teaspoons of the garlic pepper. We'll add the 2 bay leaves and as much red crushed peppers as desired. We're going to add some more of the white pepper. We're going to do some hand cracked pepper and 1 cup of powdered crab, also known as Old Bay seasoning. And we'll add some salt, you know, because salt's important. And what we already did there, we washed our nuts, we brought it to a boil. Now it's time to add the ingredients, and this is the fun stuff. So the point of this is to let it get al dente, and I can't stress that enough. And al dente is a French term, and I think it came because of peanuts, because you know peanuts are the definition of al dente. Once they come to a boil, woo, they become al dente. So pasta is not the only thing that we get al dente in this world. This is some boiled peanuts here. Now we're gonna add the ingredients. So first, let's add the sweet basil. Add a bunch of that sweet basil, and I get the leaves and I just spread it all out in there. We're gonna add quite a bit of sweet basil because this is quite a big ass lobster pot here. So we're gonna add all that. We're gonna cut up these peppers that I grew on my porch myself this summer with baby. This is one of our Hey, what are you doing here? This is one of our projects here. We grew a lot of vegetables, so we're gonna add those. We're gonna add all these ingredients step by step, and then we're gonna let boil. We're gonna reduce heat for 2 hours, and then we'll be back with the presentation here. You having a good time here? Boiled peanuts. Yay! Okay, folks, we just sliced up all the peppers that we grew ourselves outside here, and me and Kai are ready to throw it right in the pot. He's excited about it. I tell you what, he's so excited. He even dropped his strainer on the floor. Here you go, honey. Anyways, we got the pot here, ripping boil, roaring boil. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna add all these peppers. Okay. Once we add it in, we're gonna stir it around there. And then that completes all the steps. We added all the peppers. We add all the ingredients. This one here is gonna be my favorite. Of course, this is for me mostly. This is the Cajun. Every time I go on a moving trip down south, I just can't get enough of these. This is my favorite thing, so I had to make a whole bunch of it here. We got so much, thanks to Five Guys Burgers and Fries. I gotta give a shout out to them for the $5 tribute to boiled peanuts are us. Here we go. Me and Kai, someday we're gonna sell these at a vending stand, I think, and we're gonna make a killing off of these, because I got the best recipe here. I took 3 different boiled peanuts recipes and I combined it into my own, if you know what I'm saying. So this here, Kai, we really can't get a better boiled peanuts recipe, can we? Alright, we'll stand by here for the last segment and the finished results in about 2 hours after we bring this down to a simmer. Don't forget, we gotta bring it down to a simmer now. Alright, folks, stand by. Okay, folks, I gotta tell you, this video's taking a lot longer than I thought to produce because the problem is, because we got the roasted peanuts, it took about 48 to 49, 50, 52 hours, I want to say, to get the ending result. And finally, we got them tender enough. I had to add a little bit more water 3 times within that 72-hour period. But anyways, here's what we got going on here. Now these boiled peanuts, this is the Cajun mixed in with a little of the butter garlic because I figured Kai wouldn't mind. You know, he's still a baby, so he's not gonna eat them all. But the other thing about this video is the ending of this, he's actually sleeping right now because it's way too late for him to eat boiled peanuts, if you know what I mean. I waited as long as I could to finish this video because the end results are very important because I gotta tell you, this is my 3rd bowl. You know, I kind of cheated because I thought they were tender enough a couple times. You know what I mean? I have enough, so I figured this would be the ending result right here, and this would be the main dish because now they're tender enough for it because there's so much juice in them. You know, they pretty much just crumble apart in your hand. And the boiled peanuts here are the best southern treat that you can imagine. You know, it's what we call a little bit of south in your mouth. Oh my goodness. Even the fish here, even is excited. But thank you for joining us on Country Cooking with Kai and Curt. And these boiled peanuts, they're worth the try. But make sure you get the green raw peanuts because if you get the roasted ones, especially from Five Guys, you're looking at trouble. You're looking at a lot of patience, a lot of stress. Knowing that you got a crock pot on for 72 hours is pretty stressful. So anyways, what we got here is perfection. And perfection, Kai's going to tell you tomorrow. He's going to tell you how amazing it is. If I have to send a picture, you guys will understand. But thanks for watching.